What is it about the Chicago Bears that grips us in the gut and refuses to let go, like a ghost lingering in the rafters of Soldier Field? Are we truly standing on the brink of a seismic shift in our franchise's fate? Or is this just another mirage on the horizon? If you're pacing your living room right now, clutching that Bears News fan report, mugged like a lifeline, then you already know we're in uncharted waters, and I need you to hit subscribe, tap that bell, and pledge your loyalty because this story is about to blow the lid off everything you thought you knew. Behind locked doors and whispered in hushed tones, league insiders fill in the beans. Micah Parsons is no longer a distant dream. He's a live possibility. And when I say live possibility, I don't mean the polite chatter of Monday morning quarterbacks. I mean high-stakes boardroom drama that could redefine our defense from the trenches up. Imagine GM Ryan Poles, cool and calculating, leaning across the table, eyes locked on Dallas's brass, ready to flip the script on our entire linebacker corps. Now picture it, Parsons lining up alongside Jalen Johnson and Tremaine Edmonds, three apex predators tearing through protection schemes, leaving quarterbacks so rattled they start seeing ghosts at the line of scrimmage. It sounds like fantasy, right? But if rumors hold even a shred of truth, this isn't simply adding another piece, it's declaring a new era, one that echoes the glory days of Peyton's thunderous runs and Ehrlicher's bone-crushing hits. And let's be honest, we've been starved for that kind of electricity ever since the Grossman years left us reeling, clutching our heads after too many near misses and flat-out heartbreaks. We remember the '85 dynasty, when Bears' defense was a monsoon. We remember '06, when Grossman stumbled yet we almost danced in the end zone. We remember the barren years that followed, where hope was rationed like winter fuel. Now, here comes a potential revolution, and it's intoxicating, but let's not ignore the razor's edge on which we're teetering. Because every blockbuster deal carries a poison pill. What if we overpaid? What if we mortgaged our future draft capital and sacrificed the development of young studs just to chase a lightning-in-a-bottle talent? Imagine staring down the barrel of a deal that costs us a haul of first-rounders, leaving us with a short window before a barren draft haul. What if Parsons lights it up in Chicago, but we're left powerless to replenish our roster when his rookie deal ends? The stakes loom larger than a Wilford Bull Rush. This is like standing atop the bleachers at Soldier Field, wind whipping through your coat as the final seconds tick off the clock in a must-win playoff game. Do you buckle or do you stand tall and hope this leap of faith pays off? And amidst all this, consider the ripple effect across the NFC North and the entire conference. Could this move shatter the Vikings' swagger, leave the Packers scrambling in disbelief, or send Detroit back to the drawing board? And what about the rest of the league? Denver rocking its own defensive renaissance, San Francisco scheming to counter with new blitz packages, and the Rams eyeing an opportunistic run at the top spot? The dominoes could tumble in every direction, and one bold trade by Poles could set off a chain reaction that reshapes the entire playoff picture. Yet as the clock ticks and the whispers grow into roars, we Bears faithful find ourselves at a crossroads. Do we dare rewrite 20 years of suffering in one fell swoop, or do we cling to caution, risk slipping back into mediocrity while the world moves on? Because make no mistake, while we debate, other franchises are circling, ready to pounce if our window cracks. And just when you think you've digested it all, hear this. Sources say negotiations have reached a fever pitch with Parsons's camp growing impatient, Dallas irritated, and Chicago positioned as the wild card that could snag a generational talent or fumble the whole damn thing. So now each passing hour feels like a lifetime. Each rumor stokes the fire in our bellies. And the question looms large, is this the moment we finally break free of our underdog curse and roar back into contention? Or is it merely another chapter in our saga of what might have been? As a diehard Bear, until the day I die, here's what I see coming next. Now I want your rawest takes dropped in below, and let's make this the most electric discussion in Bears history. Bears Nation, rise up! This is not just another whisper on the wind or an echo in the rafters of Hollis Hall. This is the battle cry that ignites the very pulse of our beloved franchise. As the echoes of a tumultuous past intertwine with the savage winds sweeping across the lakefront, it's time we confront the heart-pounding reality of this season. Imagine a locker room on the brink of cauldron brewing with discontent, where every glance exchange holds the weight of 1,000 unspoken grievances. What if the scent of desperation lingers amid the coffee and sweat, a reminder that tomorrow is promised to no one? We've seen it before in this cursed cycle, but here's the thing this time: with every snap, every down, the tension thickens like a storm cloud over Soldier Field, ready to unleash a torrent. Where are the voices of the past? Where are the echoes of Butkus, Singletary, Ehrlicher, and Hester? These warriors, these legends of our franchise, who danced the fine line between glory and despair, remind us of the burning hunger for a return to greatness that resides in all of us. The throes of '85, where everything came together, and the magic of '06 surged through our veins, leaving us so tantalizingly close to redemption in 2010 and heartbreak in 2018. But with every moment of hope, the specter of disappointment lurks, demonstrating the cruel nature of our beloved sport. What about our present? Can we summon the steel-hard resolve to cut through the fog of doubt that blurs our vision? It's painfully clear. The city is waiting, just waiting for that catalyst to blow the lid off the expectations that have reached a boiling point. Should the fractures pulsing through this team widen, if our beloved Bears can't bind the ties that hold this unit together, then who picks up the shards? Could it be the front office, scrambling to piece together a fragile puzzle that could shatter at any moment? Or is it the coaching staff, grappling with strategies that offer promises as hollow as the wind howling through the bricks of a gusty autumn night? In this house of horrors, every incomplete pass feels like a dagger thrown, every missed tackle a wound serrated deeper by the weight of time. Consider this. Should this gamble explode, yes, explode like an unchecked storm during a frigid lakefront night, where would the blame land? Is it on the players who can't seem to find rhythm, or the coaching staff lost in a labyrinth of indecision? Or perhaps it falls squarely on the shoulders of the front office, whose decisions could swing like the pendulum of fortune, either elevating us to the heavens or dragging us through the depths of despair. Each game brings a new shadow. Each week flirts with the haunted essence of legends past as the ghosts of the past linger, jigsaw pieces of victories wrapped in agony slipping through our fingers. The Chicago Bears don't rebuild. We reload, igniting a fire ready to burn bright. In the eyes of every fan wearing navy and orange, and yet will our fervor be rewarded? So as we stand on the precipice of chaos, teetering on the brink of failure or triumph, where do we find the grit to endure, to rise? With every kneel and every huddle, we're left with lingering questions. What if the winds of change blow hard enough to reforge the very identity of this franchise? What if we're destined to relive another season of struggles? What if ... What if we tap into that primal scream echoing through the annals of history, igniting our very souls as we fight for every yard gained? The storm is here, Bears Nation. Are you ready to stand firm in the face of thunder and lightning? Smash that like if your heart's pounding with the anticipation of each kickoff. Or are we bracing ourselves for an implosion with unanswered questions echoing through the ages? Bear down and let's forge a new path together.